For years, fans of the iconic television western Gunsmoke have speculated about the true relationship between Dennis Weaver, who played the beloved Chester Good, and James Arness, the towering star who brought Marshal Dillon to life. Their chemistry on screen was undeniable, and their partnership helped make Gunsmoke one of the longest-running and most beloved series in television history. Yet, behind the scenes, little was ever said publicly about how the two actors really felt about each other. Now, Dennis Weaver's long-awaited words about James Arness have surfaced, and they paint a picture that both surprises and touches the hearts of fans who grew up watching the show. Weaver, who left Gunsmoke in 1964 after 9 successful seasons, always carried the shadow of his role as Chester. At the time, many assumed his departure meant there was tension between him and Arness, or that behind the scenes there had been creative clashes. For decades, this silence fed endless speculation. However, in later interviews and personal reflections, Weaver finally broke his silence and shared the truth about his relationship with Arness, and it wasn't at all what fans had imagined. According to Weaver, James Arness was more than just a co-star. He was a force of nature. Standing at 6'7", Arness dominated the screen and the set, not through arrogance, but through sheer presence. Weaver admitted that working alongside such a powerful figure was both inspiring and intimidating. But he emphasized that Arness was never unkind. In fact, he described Arness as a man of humility, professionalism, and quiet strength. Weaver confessed that much of Chester's loyalty to Dillon on screen was a reflection of his real-life admiration for Arness. At the same time, Weaver also revealed the challenges of playing a sidekick to such a towering figure. While Arness was the face of Gunsmoke, Weaver sometimes felt limited in how far his character could go. He wanted to expand his career, to take on new challenges, and to avoid being typecast. His decision to leave wasn't about Arness personally, but about his own growth as an actor. Still, he admitted that walking away from Gunsmoke meant leaving behind not only a successful role, but also a friendship that had quietly grown stronger over the years. Weaver's reflections on Arness also included deeply personal moments. He recalled how Arness was always supportive during tough times on set, how he respected everyone regardless of their role, and how his stoic demeanor often hid a wry sense of humor that few outside the cast ever saw. Weaver noted that Arness carried the weight of being the show's lead with dignity, never letting ego get in the way of teamwork. By breaking his silence, Dennis Weaver offered fans a glimpse into a relationship built not on rivalry, but on mutual respect and camaraderie. He acknowledged that while he and Arness didn't always spend much time together off-set, there was an unspoken bond forged through years of working side by side. To Weaver, James Arness was not just Marshal Dillon. He was a true professional and, more importantly, a good man. In the end, Weaver's words erased decades of speculation. The silence has finally been broken, and what remains is a portrait of two men who, together, helped shape television history. Their legacy lives on in every rerun of Gunsmoke, reminding audiences that behind the guns and grit were actors whose respect for each other made their performances unforgettable.